What is up, obscure mic people? It's Bark. I'm back, and Samson was nice enough. Samson. Get it? Maybe, if you've seen that movie and you're a 90s kid like I am. But Samson was kind enough to send over their new microphone, the Q9X, which I've got the box right here. I got the box right here. I got the box right here. And since I'm wearing the shirt, you're damn right I did it. Samson Q9X, currently in flat mode. Let's take a look at the microphone, brand new and unboxed. All right, the box that comes, that the mic comes in, very reminiscent of the Q9U box. Nice looking box. Samson always has nice boxes. Got some documentation inside. And then you get the microphone with a big, huge windscreen on it. Freaking nice. The grill's still black. Side grill is now silver. I personally think that's a very nice touch. Then you got the Samson logo on the stem of the yoke mount, which is fine. That's fine. And then taking a look down the side of this thing, you'll get to the mid presence boost switch and the XLR port. No USB this time. This is XLR only. Yoke mounted. Samson. Also, while we're at it, take a look at the mounting thread, 5/8 and no screw. So this is fixed, and I like that. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the Samson Q9X. It is literally almost the same microphone as the Q9U. The body, the build, very, very familiar. Very, very, very familiar. Some differences. Like you saw in the video, the Samson logo on the stem. The silver grill on the sides. End cap is, end grill, whatever, is still black, but silver on the sides. Also, new and improved capsule. Not the same capsule that's in the Q9U, so Samson tells me. And I do believe that talking into it right now, I can confirm that that does seem to be the case. Initially in flat mode, what I hear is something slightly less muddy than flat mode on the Q9U. That being said, it still seems just a tiny bit muffled, but it is much improved. Maybe that's just my ear telling me I no longer love a flat frequency response. Now, I don't think this is flat, so to speak, that I see no frequency response anywhere in the documentation or otherwise, but it does seem flatter than most, with a nice top end that's not harsh. But there is still just a little bit of muddiness there. Just a little. Nothing crazy. I actually quite dig it. But what I want to do first is turn on that mid-present switch because it was on out of the box. And as soon as I talked into it, I was like, damn. And the reason I said damn is because I really like the sound with the mid-presence boost on. So here we go. Mid-presence boost is on. This is what the microphone sounds like. I think that sounds quite nice. On my voice, at least. I like that. Maybe even a windscreen test will make me like it even more because windscreens can just round stuff out just enough to make it really nice. But we'll go back to flat mode. I'll do half the video in flat mode, then I'll switch over to mid because this is my preferred sound of this microphone right now is the mid-presence boost. And I gotta say, like, this sounds good to me right now. That being said, we're back to flat mode, and flat mode sounds good too. It really does. Just a little less clear. Still sounds really good. On with the tests we go. By the way, if I didn't already say so, the build quality, just like the Q9U, is absolutely excellent. XLR only, and excellent. Plosive time. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Not bad. Not perfect, but a little better than most, in my opinion. Now, we're going to get right on top of the microphone so you can hear what the proximity effect sounds like right on top of the microphone. Let's go to mid. Now the mid presence boost is on, and I'm going to go plosives. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza, and I'm going to get right on top of it so you can hear the proximity effect with the mid presence boost on. Now back to flat. Flat mode is back on. Let's do some off-axis rejection. I'm going to turn the microphone 90 degrees off-axis rejection so you can hear what it sounds like when I'm talking into the side of it. And now I'm going to go 180 degrees on the microphone, 90 degrees on the microphone, and then back around to the front of the microphone. There we go. Let's do the same thing with the mid-presence boost on. Mid-presence boost now engaged. Here we go. 90 degrees off the microphone, mid-presence boost. 180 degrees on the microphone. 90 degrees. Back around to the front of the microphone yet again. Mid-presence still on. Do a little bit more with flat, and then we'll end it with mid. All right, we're back in flat mode. Now let's go ahead and throw the windscreen on in flat mode and see what that does to the sound and see if it stops plosives. It is a big, honked, massive, not bangable windscreen because, to be quite frank, the circumference and girth is intimidating, to say the least. All right, the windscreen is on. Let's plosive it up. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. Much improved. Let's go to the mid-presence boost. Mid-presence boost now enabled with the windscreen on. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pineapple pizza. Mid-presence boost with the windscreen on. Do I like it better with the windscreen on with the mid-presence boost on, or do I like it better without? Here we are without. I kind of like the shimmer up top, to be honest, without this massive hold windscreen. But with it on, I still like it too. I like both. Now, if you do hear some Legos, I'm doing a Lego sound test just about 5 feet away from here. Or maybe it's not me doing the Lego test. Someone's doing a Lego test. Mid-presence boost, windscreen on. Let's roll out on this thing with this. So, first let's talk about the price of this thing. This microphone can currently be had for $129.99. That's going to bring up some talking points for me. Q9X, $129.99. I think the price for this is fantastic. If not actually coming in a little low, because to me, I would have said that's a great price at $150. I might have even said $199 is fair. We'll just stick with what it is. It's $129, and I think that is a fantastic price for this microphone because with the mid-presence boost on and the windscreen, I'm kind of loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Does it sound like a broadcast dynamic? My definition of a broadcast dynamic is kind of a V-shaped sound. You got that bit of a, not boomy, but you got that low end that resonates, and then you've got a nice shimmery, shiny top end that's clear and legible and sounds really good. To me, the V-shaped is kind of the broadcast dynamic sound, and of course, it needs to be a large diaphragm capsule to bring everything together. I don't know if that has this or not, but it sounds awfully damn good, and I doubt the capsule is a standard, regular dynamic capsule. It might be, but to me, it sounds like a broadcast dynamic, and at $129 with the build quality, a filter switch, if you do have a thinner voice, I think the flat mode is going to sound really good. Me, I have a voice that some say sounds like angels harking to the people that it's time to go home. Except with a southern accent. Jesus is here, y'all. Time to go home. So for me, the mid-presence boost is the way to go. For thinner voices, I think this is going to sound absolutely fantastic in flat mode. I kind of think all voices are going to sound pretty good on this in one mode or the other. I don't think you can go wrong. So $129, I think that's a banging price for this microphone. I think it's got everything that I need. I love yoke-mounted mics. The windscreen is effective. It works. The filter switch is good. All around, I think we've got a winner here. And I did not love the Q9U. Didn't love it. So, BBSAR score time. The Bronson and Bark audio standardized up to dip-a-deep-a-doop-a-dabba. I'll remember it eventually. But on that scale, I'm going to give the Samson Q9U at 129 a score of, I know you're all not going to believe this, but I'm going to give it a 10. It's getting a 10. The reason is because of the price at 129. Another reason is like 10 is perfection. Yes. I shouldn't say never, but I'm pretty sure I've never heard a microphone that handles plosives brilliantly and perfectly. The fact that it's 129 to me earns a 10. Perfect mic, perfect price in that category, in that range. Because you have people paying $99 for the pod mic, paying a lot more for the, what is the MV7X from Shure, which I don't think is that great at all. There's all kinds of microphones out there, and anything that's $99 to $130, I don't think is as good as this. That's just me. Now, granted, another mic comes along and bumps this off and is better than this would go to a 9.5 or something. But the current landscape of broadcast dynamic mics that are built this way, that are priced this way, that sound this way, it's a friggin' 10 for me, man. Like, this is a must-own if you are a dynamic fan, a podcaster, broadcaster. I just can't fault this for $129. If it was $199, it might be a 9. I don't know. But at $129, I'm like, why not? There's a million mics out there in this price range. I would rather have this than just about every single one of those. Absolute banger in mid mode for me. Might be flat mode for you. Either way, if you disagree or agree, drop me a comment. I totally understand. Maybe I'm overzealous. Maybe I'm just super excited about finally getting my hands on this thing, even though I didn't love the Q9U. But I don't think so. I think at $129, she's a banger. She's a banger. Not the windscreen. Can't do much with that unless you're very blessed. Obscure Mics. Q9X is out of here. Mark's out of here. Yeah, give it a 10. So sue me. Peace out.